If you love watching me rebuild teams through the draft with the young core they have and the picks upcoming, this is the rebuild for you. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be rebuilding the Indiana Pacers, who have the number 7 overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say this. Let's pump the brakes on the Pacers hype. They have a franchise guy in Tyrese Halliburton, but honestly, looking at this roster, I'm not super thrilled about it. I don't think that they're going to be a playoff team next year, in my opinion. But in 2 years, hell yes, I definitely think they could be. I already mentioned they have a franchise guy in Tyrese Halliburton. Miles Turner is basically in his prime. He's due for another extension soon, and we'll have to decide, is he the center for the future? Can he coexist with Halliburton long term? But Miles Turner, great rim protector, we know that. Buddy Hield, arguably one of the best three-point shooters of all time. Not the best, probably not in the top 5, but honestly, when it's all said and done, we'll have a case for top 10. I might capitalize on his insane value. He's got 1 year left on his deal. And it's crazy that he was drafted in 2016 and he's already 30 years old. So we're going to keep an eye on him. Benedict Mathurin, who they took 6th overall last year, had a very solid rookie year. We're going to continue building on him either at the 2 or the 3. McConnell, good veteran backup point guard. Andrew Nembhard, who they got with pick 31 last year. Amazing value. He's 23. We'll see how we develop him. Aaron Nesmith, probably not in our future. Jalen Smith, not a bad flyer they took from Phoenix. We'll see if he is in our thoughts, I guess, plans long term. And then the other two guys I want to mention are Isaiah Jackson, who I like a lot, but he's never going to start if we have Miles Turner, and Chris Duarte, who's 26 as well, and he was drafted in 2021. Honestly, very good rookie year, but boy, oh boy, he does not look like he's in the Pacers' long-term plans after his sophomore year. We do have one of the better NBA coaches, Rick Carlisle. Not saying he's in the top 5, but I think top 10 is fair. So I don't think I'm going to move Buddy Hield yet. I do want to see who we end up in this draft. Now, we have 3 first-round picks, who I'm targeting at 7. I would like to get one of the 3 of Cam Whitmore, Jarris Walker, or Asor Thompson. I did take Cam Whitmore in the Pistons rebuild, so I'm really looking at Jarris Walker or Asor Thompson there at 7. You might be also asking, Matt, like, where's the number 6 pick Magic rebuild? Well, I just did a 0 to 18 rebuild with them the other day, so I'm going to do the Magic when it's their turn in the 11th overall pick. So we still have to do the Wizards, Jazz, and Mavericks, then the Mavs will come, or excuse me, the Magic will come. And then we also have 2 later first-round picks, and that's what I said in the beginning of the video. If you love watching me develop guys through the draft, this is it, because I plan on using these picks right here and developing them as well, because I don't think we're going to have a filled out rotation. Injuries are on too, so I want to have a deep roster. Now, the top 3 is most likely going to be Wemby, and then some type of format of Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson, and that happens. 4, this is where the draft starts. The Houston Rockets are trading the pick, and they trade it for Brandon Miller. Okay, so the Hornets got cold feet there, and they take Cam Whitmore. Pistons at 5 take Amen Thompson. Kind of hate that pick when you have Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, and Keontae George goes 6 to the Orlando Magic. So we're on the clock here. I'm going to get Jarris Walker, who we're going to slide in right next to Miles Turner to be the power forward and then kind of complete that front court for the next couple of seasons. Now, Derek Lively goes, whoa, 8 to the Wizards. It's a little bit of a reach in my opinion. With my second first round pick, I'm going with Sidy Cissoko here with the 26th overall selection. He's going to be a project player, might spend some time in the G League, but I plan on him being in the rotation by year's end. And then with our third first round pick, I'm going with Trace Jackson Davis out of Indiana. He's somebody that could be behind Jalen Smith and Jarris Walker for year 1, but he's NBA ready, so I also plan on him being in the rotation by year's end. And then we also have a second round pick in which I'm taking James Nagy, another project player out of Barcelona. Since we do have Isaiah Jackson and Miles Turner at the 5, he's probably going to start off the year in the G League. And then a late second, I'm going to take Drew Timme for fun here. He's probably not going to make the rotation at all. So yeah, we're going to sign all 5 of these guys if I can. If I can't, then I'm not going to sign Drew Timme. Okay, I can. Team player options, Halliburton, welcome back. Aaron Nesmith, I'm going to let walk. Did shoot well from 3 last year, but I think we're going to go in a different direction, save that 5.6 mil. We're also Indiana. We're not a big market team, so I'm not really going to be getting guys in free agency. I'm going to pick up the team option on Chris Duarte. He might not even be in the rotation, though. And I think for now, we're not going to move Buddy Hield, but he could definitely be somebody we can move at the deadline, especially if we're not performing well. So this is a pretty deep roster at the moment. We're definitely going to have to cut some guys. The biggest switch was maybe Nikola Vucevic to the Rockets, Miles Bridges to the Jazz, Dinwiddie to the Rockets as well, so they spent their money, and D'Lo to the Spurs. I'm also using a new kind of setting with the contracts. We'll see when we try signing somebody if it's realistic. Asking prices. Shout out to LJS Podcast who recommended this. In the Celtics rebuild, I'll throw up the settings on the screen now if you want to try them out for yourself. You have to use these when you start the My League. You can't change them once you create the league. But yeah, we do see some regression out of Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. TJ McConnell as well, no surprise there. And it looks like we just have to cut one player, and I already have that in mind. It's going to be Daniel Tice. He was just not going to make the rotation at all. So let's move on here to 2024. Now, I really like the rotation we have. That is exactly how the starting 5 is going to look. All right, so this is how it's going to look. Halliburton, Mathurin, Hield, Walker, Turner. Then we have Nembhard as the 6th man, Isaiah Jackson, Jordan Noah, Jalen Smith, TJ McConnell, and Trace Jackson Davis are all going to be getting minutes this year. Now, injuries will happen, and I'm going to start off the year sending Sidy Cissoko, who was our second first-round pick, and James Najee to the G League. I believe that I could send both of them there. There we go, to the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, or whatever they're called. So, yeah, that is what it's going to look like for now. Like I said, injuries will happen. Under Rick Carlisle, we're 3.5-star perimeter centric. Yeah, so currently we have Tyrese Halliburton being mentored by TJ McConnell. We got Benedict Mathurin being mentored by Buddy Hield, and Jarris Walker being mentored by Miles Turner. First game of the season's on the road against the Orlando Magic, and we pick up the L. We lose 95-102. Halliburton had 24 and 7. Hield had 18, Turner 15 and 11. Then we got a road game against the Miami Heat, in which we do end up winning by 10. Okay, Benedict Mathurin with 26 on elite efficiency. Halliburton played great as well. Shout out to Miles Turner in that one. And then a home game against the Bulls, in which we lose, and Walker gets hurt, but he could play through it. Mathurin had 33. I feel like I'm going to have to give him more minutes. Jalen Smith just got hurt, which is fine because this can allow more minutes to Trace Jackson Davis and Jarris Walker. And yeah, we beat the Celtics 139-132, led by Tyrese Halliburton. Andrew Nembhard had 16 points. Jordan Noah, man, I feel like I'm going to have to find more playing time for him as well. Tatum had 48, and they still lost. I'm literally such a casual. Like, this whole time, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I don't remember from when he played at Louisville, but, like, I always say Jordan Noah, and it's just Wara. Like, the N is silent, and I'm sure you guys have, like, told me that in the past. You know, there's always some players like that you just pronounce their name wrong, and it's a casual moment, you know. But we are 18 and 31. You can see how bad January has been for us. Nobody's like been out for a while. Jarris Walker, though, has had a couple minor injuries that he's been playing through. Same with Jalen Smith as well. And Halliburton even had an ankle injury, but he was able to play through it. There he is, like, fully healed. We'll see if he's an all-star for us. I don't know if he's going to be. I would actually be very happy if he isn't. Okay. Halliburton makes the all-star game. 21.7 points, 9.4 assists, 3.8 rebounds, elite shooting from him, 63% true shooting. So basically, I don't know, like, even if we made the play-in tournament, like, we're not winning a a round one matchup. So you know what? Before anybody else gets hurt, I believe we're on the trade deadline anyway. Let's move or try to find a trade for Buddy Hield. I don't think I'm going to look to move Miles Turner at all. We might hold back on some, like, McConnell minutes for the remainder of the year. Like, I do want to call up James Najee and Sidy Cissoko and give them plenty of run. Like, Trace Jackson Davis, I want to play more as well because I think he could be a nice offensive threat for us. And yeah, we do have to pay Halliburton a ton of money at the end of the year. I did not realize that, but that's fine. I mean, like, I planned on doing that. Anyway, Benedict, no! Benedict, no! Ugh, the efficiency is definitely taking a hit this year. Buddy Hield, I can definitely net a first-round pick for him. Miles Turner's been good. Andrew Nembhard has been fine off the bench. I believe he's going to be a free agent as well. We'll see how much he's asking for. Yeah, I definitely want to free up some playing time on this team. So the Knicks are looking for some shooting, and they're willing to offer me Evan Fournier an expiring contract to upgrade to Buddy Hield, which is huge. But I wonder if I can get a better draft pick than that. Like, could I maybe get this Mavericks unprotected first this year? Because I want something more immediate now. I can't believe Evan Fournier has 2-star trade value. That's kind of crazy. 2 second rounders gets it done. Okay, so yeah, we trade Buddy Hield for a first-round pick. We could look to sign him back in the offseason for sure. Why the hell did the Bulls give John Wall $20 million guaranteed? Yikes. And the 76ers are interested in adding Jalen Smith. So I'm going to get a first-round pick ways away that we won't see unless I trade it in this video. And Daniel House here, which I'm going to definitely hop on. Because we have Trace Jackson Davis. We have Jarris Walker. We have Jordan Wara. So, like, I have plenty of guys that can get those power forward minutes. Chris Duarte, I was looking to move as well. Probably not going to happen. I'm just going to decline his team option at the end of the year. So I'm going to call up James Najee and Sidy Cissoko. And yeah, TJ McConnell's not going to be in the rotation for the remainder of the year just because we also have Andrew Nembhard getting those minutes. So let's get Trace Jackson Davis minutes. Let's get Sidy Cissoko, and let's get James Najee all minutes. So I would like to see Trace Jackson Davis play about 24 minutes a night. I think he could be very skilled offensively. I think I'm still kind of short on minutes here because, yeah, I got to find like 10 or so minutes to James Najee. Maybe Sidy Cissoko, we do about 22 as well. And yeah, we'll probably give like James Najee 8 minutes. It's tough because we have Miles Turner, we have Isaiah Jackson. And yeah, let's just go through the remainder of the season. I don't think I could sign like a Halliburton right now, right? Yeah, so the only person I could sign is McConnell. I'm not really going to do that just yet. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year unless like we turn it around. Injuries could happen, but let's hope that we just see some progression out of these young guys. So unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton like broke his thigh out 6 to 8 weeks. So we went in full tank mode. He just came back healthy. I'm not even putting him in the rotation. Oh, here goes Mathurin. Great. So, you know what? Put me out of my misery. Let's just lose these final games of the year and get the best draft pick possible. We can add like a Matzes Buzela. Sure, Miles Turner, you can get hurt. No. I don't know if this, like, poor season changes our perception on the team. Do we think that we should move Miles Turner in this offseason? I guess it depends on who we think we could target in the offseason or in the draft. Shout out to Lucas Squared getting Coach of the Year. Does Halliburton make an All-NBA team? He does not after the All-Star season he had. We get Miles Turner on all defensive second team. Let's go. We did average 2.7 blocks, and I like the efficiency out of him. 60% true shooting is great, and we do get Jarris Walker on all rookie second team. He had a nice end to the season as well. So yeah, obviously we did not make the play-in tournament with our abysmal record this year, but we were still 4th worst in the East. Oh my God, why couldn't we lose like 2 more games? All right, so we're going to have the 6th projected pick. Oh, man, we could really end up with the 8th overall pick after this horrible season. Benedict Mathurin ended up getting his efficiency up, but still down from last year. Halliburton finished with a great year. Andrew Nembhard is going to be, I believe, restricted, but I'm not paying more than $18 million a year for Nembhard. There's Jarris Walker. Would like to see some improvement from him next year. Sidi Sissoko struggled mightily in his minutes, so let's hope we get some progression out of him. Jordan Nwora was good, 39% from 3. Don't know if I'm going to bring him back. Trace Jackson Davis, I think, was fine. I don't think he has the highest ceiling in the world. And there's a chance I move Isaiah Jackson in the offseason as well. Wait, how did James Najee play in his limited minutes? He was not bad, actually. Yeah, because if we think we can get solid run at a Najee, there's no point of having Isaiah Jackson and him. So I could look to move one of them in this offseason. I feel like this is going to be a big offseason for us, and we can't mess it up. We have the Hawks and Nuggets in the finals. The Hawks win in 5 with Trae Young being your finals MVP. Bunch of notable names retiring. Brook Lopez, Kevin Love, Russell Westbrook. There will be a couple guys going to the Hall of Fame. We did lose our guard guru and Gennaro Pargo. Russ and Dwight heads to the Hall of Fame. Couple jersey retirements, and it is the draft lottery now. So we also get that Mavericks first round pick via the Knicks. We're projected at 6. Please give me luck, 2K. Do not drop me to 7 or 8. I beg of you. All right, so don't fall to 8, please. This would just destroy me if we did. Okay, so we don't fall to 8. Can we not fall to 7? God, we're projected at 7. We're gonna go to 7, aren't we? God damn it. 27 wins for the 7th overall pick. That hurts a lot. Rockets 1, Pelicans 2, Spurs 3. Not even their own picks either, via trade. Oh, that is brutal. I'm not going to fire Rick Carlisle, but also, notably, I never have good simulation luck with Carlisle in 2K, which is something to monitor. All right, and here we are at the 2025 NBA Draft. KJ Evans is a possible pick. I don't think it's a good point guard class, at least with Wagner and Collier and Dillingham, but I don't think I'm going to land one of those guys because we have Halliburton. And Halliburton did play the 2 in Sacramento, but I'm not doing that. So I don't know if we should move Miles Turner. I don't think we are. Now, if I look at the mock drafts one more time, Pelicans have 2. They're a team that doesn't need a Matas Buzelis. Would I trade Miles Turner for him? Miles Turner in 7. That would make the Pelicans really good. Now, if we take a look at the Pelicans, did they end up re-signing Jonas Valanciunas? No, he's a free agent. And they have, like, Herb Jones and Daniels and plenty of guards there. You know, if Buzelis doesn't go 1, I'll think about it. Let's see. The Rockets on the clock here at 1, and they take Robert Dillingham. Okay, so if we were thinking about a 7 and a Miles Turner trade for Buzelis, is that worth it? Or do we keep running with Benedict Mathurin? You know what? I think I'm going to keep running with Mathurin. Yeah, Buzelis goes 2 to the Pelicans, 3 Zachary Rasacher, then Justin Edwards, Ron Holland, KJ Evans. Oh, all the wings are going. And of course, there's DJ Wagner and Isaiah Collier for us. And a center spot. Okay, Xavier Booker is here. So is Mackenzie Mgbako. You got Bronny. I don't need another center, and I don't want to draft a point guard. So I think by just default, I'm going to take Xavier Booker. And I did invest a high pick in Jarris Walker last year. This really hurts probably Trace Jackson Davis's time because Booker's going to be the backup, and I don't really think I can move Booker to the 4. He could be a backup 5. You can go Omaha Bielu. I know his name's spelled wrong. I think I'm going to go with Xavier Booker here with the 8th overall pick, or excuse me, the 7th overall pick. The 8th overall pick was traded for a top 10 protected first and Derek White. Then I'm going to take JJ Starling here with the 25th pick. That was in the Buddy Hield trade. All right, so Booker's is 76. Yeah, he's 76 as well. 18, okay. So we got Xavier Booker, we got JJ Starling, and we got Elijah Fisher with pick 38 as well. We're going to pick up the team options on Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, not on Dorte, not on McConnell, not on Fournier, not on Timmy, but I will on James Najee. So yeah, Chris Dorte's time in Indiana is done. We're going to have to pay Tyrese Halliburton a lot of money in free agency. And yeah, 46 mil. I'm just kind of looking at the salaries. They look fairly accurate right now. Claxton at 22 mil, I think, is fair. Sometimes he demands 30, so I think these are pretty good. Clay at 22, Fultz at 18. That seems like a steal. Yeah, I kind of like these salaries. Okay, so basically, Halliburton, we're going to match. Jordan, or I might let walk, but 7 mil's not bad. Now, let's look at the team one more time. Nembhard is under contract, so I was wrong. He's not a free agent. We'll have him and him and Halliburton at the 1. We'll have Mathurin at the 2. Maybe JJ Starling. We have City Sissoko. Oh, is this really going to be like another tank year? I don't know. I mean, if we're looking at a small forward, I don't really like anybody here. Shooting guards to move to small forward. Obviously, Jaylen Brown, but why would he want to sign with us? So let's just wait. Halliburton gets a deal from the Raptors. Let's match that. I'm going to renounce the rights on Dorte. Not McConnell just yet because I could just bring him back as a veteran presence. And yeah, here's everybody after day 1. Now, I feel like Desmond Bane would come to Indiana. Just doesn't seem like a guy that would visit a big market. Maybe it's because he's on the Memphis Grizzlies, not a big market. Middleton also, but he's 32. If he was like 30, maybe I would think about this. He does have 9 other offers. Nothing is too serious because I could probably get it done on a 2-year deal, and we bring in a veteran presence. That doesn't like demand the ball, and if he averages 17 points a night, I'm okay with that. He could mentor City Sissoko. I don't hate that. I don't hate getting Middleton, but I'm just so scared about his regression, you know? But, you know, we should spend some of this money. All right, let's give him a 2-year deal. Let's overpay for him on the 2-year deal so he comes here. He's going to get $50 million guaranteed. I'm going to bring in Chris Middleton. Yeah, he's going to stay in the Central Division, and he is going to be a leader in this locker room. Championship experience, and we do get him back. Or not back. We bring him in. I'm also going to bring back Jordan Wara as well on a 2-year deal. Team option. I don't know if he's going to crack the rotation because I do want to see something out of City Sissoko. And I'm also going to bring back TJ McConnell on a 1-year deal just to be a veteran presence for us as well. All right, player progression. Middleton does regress. Just do an 85, though. I will take that. You know what? I feel like Halliburton could lead this team to the playoffs, and that would be huge for us. I want to make the playoffs. I don't want another tanking year. All right, so it's going to be a Halliburton, Mathurin, Middleton, Walker, Turner starting 5 with Nembhard, Jackson, Booker, Wara, and Sissoko off the bench. I'm going to start with JJ Starling in the G League. Unfortunately, Trace Jackson-Davis is going to be out of the rotation. He can obviously be in there in case any injuries happen. We might also put James Najee, if we can, in the G League as well. So, game 1 against the Miami Heat at home. I just have to do that real quick, and we lose by 15, which is fine. I don't think we were going to gel right away because we win game 2 by 14 points. Jarris Walker with 19. Okay, City Sissoko. There we go. And I do want Chris Middleton mentoring Benedict Mathurin. And then we're going to continue to develop probably Walker over Booker for now, still by Miles Turner. This is a tough game. Road in Cleveland. And we lose by 38. Okay, the goal is just to make the play-in tournament this year. Why did nobody tell me that the Pacers were cursed? Absolutely cursed, man. Tyrese Halliburton, our star player, out 46 months with the dislocated patella. It's just brutal, man. It's brutal. So, next man up, Andrew Nembhard. And this is why I kept TJ McConnell around. He's going to get probably like 12 minutes a night. City Sissoko playing much better this year. Let's get him some more playing time. Jordan Wara, let's get him some more playing time. Isaiah Jackson, I would like to give him more. Xavier Booker's been also solid off the bench. He might be our 6th man. Now, Jarris Walker, I would like to give him more time. And then we're going to really have to rely on Benedict Mathurin and Chris Middleton. Those are 2 names I did not think we were going to have to rely a ton on this season. And that's what's going to happen. Let's see how we can go. Because we're 19-13. Oh, we were so on our way to getting our goal of being a play-in tournament team. Now, we just beat, like, the Hornets by 26. Mathurin can drop 30. Middleton, like, his numbers are probably going to go up. I like this team, man. I do. It just sucks that Halliburton got hurt. There's a chance with 2K's weird comeback system that he will be back by the end of the year. I think he will be. It's just a shame. We just got to stay afloat till then. And yeah, since, like, Halliburton is hurt, we are definitely not going to get any All-Stars. I mean, we're 7 games above 500 at the deadline. We could... see, like, Halliburton's back at the deadline. 2K's recovery system is so weird. So, at the deadline, in Halliburton's first game back, we end up... Come on, beat Detroit on the road. Okay, now we lose by 22. But yeah, currently in the East, we are the 7th seed. We're in that play-in tournament spot. If we look at the stats right now, we have nobody above 20 points. But Middleton, I think, has been everything we've asked for. A 33-year-old guy with championship experience. He's shooting well, right at 17 points a night. Good efficiency. Mathurin, I think this is what he's going to be. Maybe not going to be that 20-point-per-game scorer. Turner's due for an extension at the end of the year. We'll worry about that then. Jarris Walker, good improvement from year 1. I want to keep building at him at the 4. Him and Booker could be a nice tandem going forward. Nembhard probably not going to be back next year. Now, if we just kind of look at the contract extensions. Turner will re-sign 18 mil. I mean, let's make Miles Turner a Pacer for life. We're going to give him 4 years. I'm going to, just give him that basic 4-year deal. It'll probably go up to like 22 mil at the end of the year, which is fine. Nemard wants around 9 mil. See, these are actually realistic contract negotiations. Good backup point guard for us. Let's give him a 3-year deal. He'd be very happy to get 27 million guaranteed. So shout out to LJS Podcast for this recommendation. I do like these contracts way more. I put it on the screen in the beginning of the video, so make sure you're watching that if you want kind of these realistic contract negotiations. Darius Garland wins MVP. It's a lot of Eastern Conference guards that win that award. I need it to be Halliburton. Anthony Simons in New York. Whoa. I wonder who's in Portland right now. He gets, what was that, like most improved or 6-man of the year? I think it was 6-man. So RJ is still in New York. Whoa, RJ Barrett, shout out to you. We get no Pacers here. Miles Turner on all defensive second team. Xavier Booker on all rookie first team. We finished the season in the play-in tournament, as the 8th seed. I know, we didn't have high expectations this year, but we won 27 games last year. We won 12 more this year. I will take that. Now, who is in Portland as they suck? Was this like a Joyce Randle for Anthony Simons trade? Can the Knicks do that this offseason, please? I would love that. Here were the end of the season kind of stats, and let's create this playoff rotation. We just need to win one game to be the 7th seed, or just we can lose a game, and then we can be the 8th seed. I think I'm going to go with Jordan Nwora over Sissoko as that 9th man in the rotation. So Halliburton's going to get 40 minutes for the playoffs. I would like, I guess, Middleton to get 34, 32 to Mathurin is good with me and Miles Turner. Did we ever go up in our system proficiency? 4-star perimeter centric. All right, let's beat the Charlotte Hornets and advance here as the 7th seed in the playoffs. Come on, we could beat them. Tyrese versus LaMelo. We're currently down by 8. Not great. LaMelo's got 11 points. Oh, and they also have Pascal Siakam. Great. All right. We're okay. What a great third quarter. There we go. We stay alive. Let's freaking go, man. What a third quarter by the Pacers. We end up winning by 19. Xavier Booker, the rookie, drops 22 points. Halliburton with 20 and 11. Middleton has 19. And the Pacers are going to be the 7th seed in the playoffs. Hell yeah. All right. Can we pull off the upset on the Atlanta Hawks? I mean, it's possible. They don't have any injuries, though, which kind of hurts us because we kind of needed that. They're definitely a better team on paper. Oh, we beat them by 5. Jarris Walker with 22. He goes and hits 9 free throws. Halliburton 25 and 10. Oh my goodness. Damn, and Mathurin fouled out in 18 minutes. Game 2, we lose. Oof. Okay. We get blown out of the building. Game 3, Middleton, no. Next man up, City Sissoko. We win. Oh my goodness. Halliburton drops 49. He says, I don't care. I'll do it myself. Let's freaking go. 10 assists and 3 steals. It's going back and forth. Win, lose, win, lose. Halliburton is averaging 31 in this series. This is his breakout playoff series. We dropped game 6. Can we please get Middleton back for, or excuse me, we dropped game 5. Can we get Middleton back for game 6? Yes, we can. I need this win so badly. Yes! Okay, this is a win of a season. Forcing a game 7 on the reigning NBA champions is just a win of a season in my opinion. Game 7, it's in Atlanta. This is a star-making performance, Halliburton. Get it done. Okay, not a great second quarter so far. This is where you win or lose the third quarters is basically the game. We won that third quarter against the Hornets in the play-in. We lose it here, and that's probably going to cost us the game. Yeah, we end up getting blown out by 19, but you know what? I would consider this a success of a season. Yeah, and the Hawks are back in the finals going up against the OKC Thunder, and the Hawks go back-to-back. Damn, they dominated this video. Speaking of the Hawks, former Hawks coach Lloyd Pierce, who was our top assistant, ends up retiring. Do we have any first-round picks in this lottery? It doesn't look like it. We're going to be picking just outside the lottery at 17. We don't have any other first-round picks in this draft. So we need a top assistant. JB Bickerstaff would be a nice pickup. I would like that a lot. If not, Chris Finch, former Timberwolves coach, can we get? Yeah, we could choose. I'm going to go with Bickerstaff, improve our defensive minds a little bit. On the clock here at 17, I'm going to take Isaiah Evans. Now, I wouldn't get too familiar with him because I'm going to explore a trade option. The number 1 pick in this draft was probably, it's Dylan Harper. Okay, yeah, the Cam Boozer, Cooper Flag draft is next year. Now, we're going to pick up the options or just sign Evans and Pettit. I was thinking, do I want to, I'm also going to decline the option on Jordan Nwora. Pick it up on Sissoko, Elijah Fisher, and I think Jackson Davis I might let walk just because we have, no, I'm going to pick it up just in case an injury to Booker or Jarris Walker happens. Now, I'm do I try to think, I don't know. I'm trying to think, do I make a trade involving, Mathurin and assets to get, another good shooting guard next to Halliburton? I just don't know who that would be. I mean, Devin Booker has 2 years left in Phoenix. I mean, let's see who was bad last year. We know, the Blazers were bad, but they're not going to be traded. I don't want Dame. The Suns are actually pretty good. I don't want Kawhi. Shaden Sharp, he'd be in their future plans. Rockets, I mean, was Jalen Green hurt? Oh, he's a free agent. Because I was like, okay, maybe we'd go after Jalen Green. I think the person that would make sense would be Mikal Bridges if he is currently under contract. I don't want Bradley Beal. So could we maybe make a good offer to the Nets for Mikal Bridges? I don't even know. He does have 1 year left on his contract. If I were to give you Benedict Mathurin, we are off by $10 million. I would also include... Ooh, this is actually tough to get done financially. I was going to give up Isaiah Evans. Okay, no, we're good there. I was also going to give up J.J. Starling, who was our first-round pick last year out of Notre Dame. And I was going to give up my 2026 first-round pick plus that Sixers first-round pick we got back in like year 1. So 3 young players for an expiring contract, Mikal Bridges. But just imagine Bridges, Halliburton together in the backcourt. I'm a fan of that. And he's an expiring deal, so it makes sense. The Nets are bagged. They need to pick up on some of these assets because they don't even have their first-round pick next year as well. So they need at least some collateral. Let's offer this to them, and they accept that. We just made a massive trade because we're not a big market team. I'm not going out and giving $50 million to Jason Tatum. Now, Jordan Wall is going to walk. I'm going to keep lines of communication open with Isaiah Jackson or James Naji. If we can get Jackson back on the qualifying offer, that would be very nice. He gets a deal from the Pistons, 3 years, $31 million. I'm actually going to decline that. That's too much money for me. So I want to see if I can get Christian Koloko on a 1 year deal to be our backup center. We will re-announce the rights on James Naji if we do get him on that. And it looks like they match it. Of course they do. So I think I'll get back Najee on the qualifying offer. And we do just that. All right, so Middleton regress is down to an 84. That is fine with me. But like A- perimeter D, A+ from Bridges, A- from Halliburton. I like this team a lot and where it's headed. All right, so we're going to go with Halliburton, Bridges, Middleton, Walker, Turner. Nembhard off the bench as probably the 7th man. I kind of like Booker there. City Sissoko, and we signed KCP just as a roster spot. I think it's going to be James Najee taking up that last spot. Yeah, him or Trace Jackson Davis. It's going to be... I think Najee, he's going to get about 12 minutes a night. We're going to go about 18 to Sissoko and Nembhard. 6th man, Xavier Booker at about 24 minutes a night. Let's do 30 to Turner. Let's do actually 31 to the front court. I like that. And then, 34 to Bridges, 36 to Halliburton, maybe 32 to Middleton. I could actually do maybe 36 to Bridges, 37 to Halliburton. Let's do 37 to Halliburton and Bridges. Why not? Let's play our studs. 4.5 perimeter centric. Game 1 against the Hawks. This is a tough test. Okay, we lose by 11, but it's fine. We're going to get better throughout the season 100%. Can we beat the Magic? Okay. Don't tell me we're going to start the season 0-3. All right, well, this is absolutely brutal. Xavier Booker in year 2 is going to be out for the year, man. He improved his 3-point shot. His numbers weren't going to take a huge jump because of Jarris Walker, whose numbers are, but that just hurts a lot. So Andrew Nembhard is going to be our 6th man. We're going to need City Sissoko to step up, and he has been this season. And then this is why we have Trace Jackson Davis. He's going to get about 14 minutes a night along with James Najee, who I think's been fine as a backup center in the minutes he's played. Sissoko, and then there's Nembhard. I think Sissoko can even take the reins as the 6th man. And let's go... We're going to really play our starting 5. Let's go 34 to Jarris Walker. Let's go 32 to Turner. Let's do 33 to those guys. I think, like, as we trust Sissoko more, we can give him more minutes as the 6th man. But... yeah, I'm glad this at least happened before the trade deadline if I want to make a move or sign somebody. Remember I was worried that like we weren't going to be great because we lost to the Hawks in the beginning of the season. Well, we just beat them by 42 points and held them to 70. Yeah, we are 34-13 right now. I fully expect Tyrese Halliburton, who's healthy, to be an all-star this year. Tatum and Shea, and Halliburton is a reserve on Team Tatum. Yes, this could be Halliburton's MVP season. Oh, yeah. I mean, if we take a look at the award races, oh, what? He's not even in the top 5. That is disrespectful. Turner could get depoy. Probably not, though. But yeah, we are 37-15. I'm fine with this team staying how it is. I'm just scared if an injury happens, we don't have like that 10th man that can slide in. Like, is it going to be Jaden Nunn, who was a 2nd round pick for us? Is it going to be KCP? Is it going to be Taj Pettit, who was also a 2nd round pick? I mean, maybe it's KCP. Slides in there. I don't really know. I'm nervous, not going to lie. But I don't really know. Like, there's probably some good free agents because it's like year 4 of this. But, yeah, like Nick Richards. Can I sign Nick Richards? I can. Oh, my God, yes. Let's get Nick Richards. That is a huge upgrade, I think, over James Najee as the 9th man spot. But you know what? Honestly, I might keep playing James Najee because I think he's been good. But Richards, there we go. Like, if an injury happens to Najee or Jackson Davis, boom, we have another guy. This could also be if an injury happens to like a Jarvis Walker or a Miles Turner as well. Contract extension deadline, yeah, nothing from Mikal Bridges. So let's win it all this year so we don't have to worry about that. We are going to hit 50 wins. 60 is possible still, but we'd really have to kill it in March and April. And Booker's back. Oh my goodness, we are chilling. Oof. Oof, Mikal Bridges gets hurt towards the end of the season. You gotta be kidding me. So he's out 6 to 8 weeks, and we're about to hit April. He's gonna be out round 1, I think. Oh my god! No! Come on, 2K. Middleton gets hurt. All right. We still hit 60 wins, which is crazy. But Mikal Bridges, I need you to come back in like the middle of round 1. And Halliburton ends up MVP. He wasn't even in the top 5 when I showed you. Thank you. Put some respect on his name. That sucks, though. Dame is 6th man of the year. Turner does not get DPOY. We get coach of the year. All NBA first team for Halliburton. But, like, Middleton getting hurt for the whole... Like, that said season. I don't know. Let me double check this. I don't know if that also means playoffs as well. We are the 1 seed in the East. Taking on the Bulls in round 1. Lonzo. Oh, they have Jason Tatum. Sick. Yeah, it says the season, so, I mean, it's a torn ligament in his foot, and he's like 33 years old, so we're probably screwed there. Mikal Bridges should be back in round 1. Before we come up with the rotation, here was the scoring allocation, basically how I wanted it to be. Like, Middleton giving me 16 as a vet, playing good defense, shooting well from 3 was huge. The jump from Jarvis Walker this year, Miles Turner still being a consistent rim protector and 3-point shooter for us was just massive. So, you know what? Like I said, next man up, Nembhard and Sissoko are going to start. KCP's going to have to get minutes because we lack the wings. Okay, so I think when Bridges comes back, Nembhard definitely to the bench. All right, I'm about to trust City Sissoko a lot. He did shoot 37 from 3. We're going 44 minutes to Halliburton here. Walker and Turner getting 34 apiece. I just don't trust this bench that much. Man, we could really get upsetted by the Bulls. We do win game 1. I mean, we have Halliburton. He's going to play 40 minutes a night. If Halliburton gets hurt, we are screwed. We win game 2. Jarvis Walker with 34. I love Jarvis Walker, man. Game 3, we lose, which is fine. We're not going to sweep every opponent we go up against. Halliburton has a bad shooting night. But let's win game 4. You got to be kidding me. We lost by 5. I forget they have Jason Tatum. Please don't lose game 5. Oh, my God. No. My. Well, this season's a wash. I don't get any major injuries. Well, Booker did get hurt for the year. But basically in the last week, I've had Mikal Bridges get out 6 to 8 weeks. I've had Middleton get hurt for the year. And now our season's done because we're not winning at all. Yep, we do lose game 6. Or excuse me, game 5. And we're going to lose game 6. Unless Mikal... Yeah, we end up losing in game 6. God damn it, as a freaking 1 seed. That's so frustrating. And Middleton gets a year older. And he's a free agent. So is Mikal Bridges. Thunder beat the Bulls. Shea is your finals MVP. I want to win with injuries on. I do. Because it's like the challenge to it. But god damn, they killed me last year. Rick Carlisle's contract is up. Do I say screw it? Quinn Snyder's a good-ass coach. I might offer him a deal. Carlisle... I mean, if I can get Schneider, I'm not bringing back Carlisle, I think. Spoelstra as well. I mean, if I can get Spoelstra or Kerr, I think those are upgrades over Carlisle. And we get neither of them. God damn it. All right, let's pivot to Taylor Jenkins. Yeah, let's pick him up. So we didn't have any first-round picks in this draft due to the Mikal Bridges trade. Walker, Booker, Sissoko, Jackson Davis, and Pettit will all be back next season. Qualifying offers, let's give it to James Najee and Jaden Dunn. Now, if we go to moratorium here, Mikal Bridges, I'm about to pay you all the money in the world. Player option, no trade clause. I'm giving you the bag to come back here. Middleton, we don't have bird rights on. Really? I mean, I still might be able to sign him. Now, he is currently hurt. Oh, no, he's not. 18 mil a year. I mean, if it lets me sign him, I will. But let me just make sure I get Bridges first before I do anything stupid. So, yeah, we get Bridges back. There we go. Now, if we look to re-sign Middleton, which I will, if I can afford him. Okay, I can. Sweet. So, I'm just going to give him a 2-year deal. Probably worth around 17 mil a year. And let's get him back. There we go. So I was ready to start City Sissoko, but this is fine. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a reunion here. I'm going to sign Paul George to a 1-year deal. Now, I don't know if Paul George is going to even make the rotation, but he's insurance in case an injury to Bridges or Sissoko or Middleton happens. And yeah, he started his career in Indiana. Let's win a championship with Paul George. That's actually pretty cool. And we get Najee back on the qualifying offer, which is huge. We do see the regression of Middleton and to Paul George, so he's just kind of like a veteran for us now. All right, so it's going to be Halliburton, Bridges, Middleton, Walker, Turner with Booker, Sissoko, Nembhard, and Najee off the bench. Says in proficiency is 4 stars under our new head coach. The goal is to win it all. He wins MVP. It just seems like all these MVPs go to point guards. Mark Daigneault of the Thunder is the coach of the year. Now I feel like the Thunder are probably really freaking good, and I'm scared to have to go up against them. But right now, we're healthy, man. Mikal Bridges missed like 2 to 4 months due to injury, but he is fine. 63-19, 1 seed in the East, healthy. That's the main thing for this team. And I lied, he didn't miss 2 to 4 months. He was like out for 2 to 4 months. I believe with an injury he could play through. We ended up only missing 6 games. We were relatively healthy throughout the season. Maybe 2K was just being nice to me after what happened last year. There's a good case that Jarris Walker's our second best player. So for the playoffs, we're going to stick with the 9-man rotation. I'm going to go like 14 in Nembhard and Najee. I like Sissoko and Booker getting like 22 apiece. Let's go 32 to the front court. Middleton, still a good 3-point shooter. We could do 29 too. Let's do 38 to Halliburton, 37 to Bridges. We are taking on the Hornets in round 1. LaMelo, Whitmore, Siakam, Khalil Ware, Ochai Agbaji. I don't want to lose to an 8 seed again. Thank you. Thank you. When we're healthy, I have built a very good squad. 2K just screwed me last year. Shout out to Bridges, Halliburton, and Walker, man. That is like our big 3. Now we're going up against the Knicks in round 2, who have Cameron Boozer. RJ Barrett's been a beast. They no longer have Anthony Simons for some reason, or if he's hurt. Nope, they just don't have him. We should go to the conference finals. Correct. Yes. Yes. We went in 6. That was a little scary because Cameron Boozer's that guy. And yeah, shout out to Halliburton and Bridges in round 2. Now we're taking on the 3-seeded Pistons. Just did the Pistons rebuild, man. I know how good that backcourt can get in 2K with Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham. Central Division matchup. We go up 2-0. Oh, yeah. Let's freaking go. We end up winning in 6. It's always scary being up 3-0 and then they win 2 in a row. And the Thunder are 12-1 in the playoffs. This is by far going to be our toughest matchup, man. They got Shea, Giddy, Bryce Sensabaugh, Jalen Williams, Chet. You know what? It's not like the sick... Okay, their bench is really good. Herb Jones, Jalen Duren, DJ Wagner. Like, that's a sick trio off the bench. They have the MVP in Josh Giddey, and he's not even the highest overall on the team. I mean, it's a good squad. It's a good squad. Don't get me wrong. We win game 1, though. So we could beat them. Beat them by 14. I mean, we have a really good squad ourselves. We win 2-0. Both teams are healthy. We win. All right, there we go. Game 3. Oh, my goodness. We win by 40. Sidney Sissoko hits 8 threes. You were not ready for this. Don't blow a 3-0 lead. Don't blow a 3-0 lead. Oh, my God. I got cocky. You're going to do this to me, 2K. Aren't you? All right, here we go. Game 7. I'm making sure that... I guess Halliburton is playing like the whole game. Sissoko's been good. I mean, Halliburton, you're going to play 42 minutes this game. Game 7. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. We're going to blow a 3-0 lead, aren't we? Don't get blown out. Don't get blown out. Huge first quarter. Okay. We're up by 16. God damn. Don't blow a 16-point lead. Oh, my God. We just blew a 3-0 lead and a 16-point lead. The Pacers are cursed. There's nothing I can do. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.